ain't never been with a Haitian man before. What y'all saying?
You never been with a Haitian man?
Never.
Don't do it.
Really?
Don't do it. They'll break your heart and your Gucci.
Uh-oh.
That Zozo's different.
I would like to see it.
Girl, Haitian men is not for the weak.
Really?
They're not for the weak.
I mean, Yoruba men are not any better.
They're not, but Haitian men are sweet too, but you gotta be careful because they're gonna come with side families.
Kids.
They have side families.
Kids.
Not just kids.
Baby mother.
Side families.
Oh.
They have the ability to love you and to love a whole other family unit.
Marriage.
They have the ability to simultaneously make you all feel like you are the family. Nobody does that like a Haitian man.
Huh?
Huh? With no effort. They do it with no effort. They will sweetie baby you to death.
Hello, Shushu. I'm just coming to say that
I get paid every day. I get paid just to say I get paid. Money coming to me easily, money coming in repeatedly, money coming in and needing me, money coming in just money coming, it's just money coming in frequently, money coming in to be with me, money coming in secretly.
Okay, story time on how this man took me to a motel for the first date, and this is why you should never ride in the car with a man. Okay, so I met this man in my neighborhood. So I live in North Miami, and if you know anything about North Miami, it's basically Little Haiti point two, okay? It's all Haitians, and as you know, Haitians, they like to congregate, they like to hang out outside. It's always a block party. So he would be outside in my neighborhood with all the other Haitians, you know, drinking their Prestige, chilling, hanging out, and he got my phone number, and a couple times I went down there and talked to him or whatever, and we chilled, you know, outside. And then sometimes I would hop in the car with him and ride to McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, whatever, to get food, right? So the man told me that he wanted to take me out. Or he had a surprise for me. He wants to take me somewhere. So I'm like, okay, how should I dress or whatever? And he's like, oh, just put on whatever. And I'm like, no, like, where are we going? He's like, it's a surprise. I'm like, so what should I wear? Should I wear a dress? Like, I didn't know where I'm going. So anyways, go hop in the car with him, y'all, and we pull up to a motel, okay? We pulled up to a motel, and not a hotel, a motel where you could pay hourly. Okay, a motel where they give you a key, not a card. Not a key card, but physical key, okay, y'all? So I am pissed. I'm sitting in the car pissed. I'm like, I'm not getting out this car. Like, I text my sister. She's mad as hell. And I'm like, you need to take me home. He's going back and forth with me, trying to convince me. I'm like, take me home right now. We're going back and forth. He don't want to take me home. Like, he's trying to convince me. He thought he was about to get some. Sir, you should have got a sex worker. You should have got a sex worker. And you would have paid her a couple dollars, paid the hotel, and skipped all of this. You could have saved your money that you spent on this hotel and took me out to dinner. I'm not a sex worker. Okay? So at that point, like, I'm done arguing with him. My sister, she's blowing me up because she's mad because I just told her this. So finally, I'm like, you know what? It's cool. Let me out the car. I'm just going to get a Lyft. I'm going to take an Uber home. Forget all the small talk. I'm not going to argue with you about taking me home. So, y'all, once I said that, he was like, okay, fine, I'll take you home, whatever. So he took me home, y'all. And then he's blowing me up, trying to apologize, asking me what unit I'm in, and he's going to sleep outside my door. He didn't know which one I lived in, but just blowing me up, y'all. And I'm like, dude, you're blocked. And the crazy part about it is he is TikTok famous, y'all. He has, the last time I checked before I blocked him, he had over 65,000 followers. And something that I noticed about Haitian men down here, and when I say Haitian, I mean like Haiti-born Haitian men, not Haitian Americans. They think that American women be stupid and easy. Like, I'm sure they're not treating their Haitian women like that. But you had the right idea, but the wrong motherfucking. So, yeah, don't get in the car with men.
So I went on a date with a Haitian man.
First of all, everyone was coming at me for going out with a Haitian man. I don't know what on earth against Haitian man, but them never do me nothing, so I'm good with them. Anyways, I'm a good for not Haitian. Anyways, so I attract enough African man and Caribbean man. And one thing I have to say about the Africans and some Caribbeans is that they love to provide. Especially the Africans, it's like it's in their culture, you know? That's what they do. 50-50 we are. You can't tell some Jamaican man 50-50 and him take that unless him no. But no, they don't like that. So that's what I tend to gravitate towards, even though I can't stand Jamaican man. But anyways, when I went on the date with the Haitian man, he was so forthright in wanting to provide for me. Like, I accidentally spilled something on myself. The man reached him long 6'2" arm over the table, over by my side, and wipe off the table, me just spill pan, and brush off the something off of me, and him want to make sure send me good, and he was just so like, he was moving with urgency. And little things like that are not so minuscule. It's indicative of a larger personality trait of taking care, making sure I'm good. And I love things like that, you know? All that to say, gravitate towards the cultures in which providing and taking care is a natural instinct, in which 50-50 is blasphemy, and they will never do such a thing, you know? Yeah.
I know that dating Haitian men is tough. It's quite hard. You go through a lot of things, a lot of unexpected things. They make you go crazy. They make you take out a side of you that you never thought was even there. They stress you out. You stop eating. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, especially when you're dating. You're dating and dealing with the wrong person. But I can't, and I absolutely won't marry anything but a Haitian man. Like a good Haitian man. Because they're out there. They are out there. Because when I look at it, no one's really going to get me but a Haitian man that was born in Haiti. Right? No one's gonna get the times when Haiti was good. No one's gonna understand that. No one's going to understand, throwing rocks at the mango trees, climbing the trees, putting buckets of water on our head. Like, no one's gonna get that. No one's gonna get, like waking up every day and you drinking coffee with piamaba. No one's going to get that. No one's gonna get that, like how things were. No one's gonna feel you. No one's gonna understand you. You can't joke around with the other races and say something in Creole while somebody else is standing there and they don't even know what you're talking about. No one's gonna get you like that but a Haitian man. Just look at it that way, bruh. No one's gonna get you like that, where you could be like, God says I go. No one's gonna get you, bruh, but your own race, your own Haitian fellow man. No one's gonna get you. So I just can't. I just cannot date or be with any other race but a Haitian man, because I need my man to understand me and feel me and know where I came from. These other races out here, they don't have no paille de fer. They are literally using rags to wash dishes. They don't have no paille de fer. They don't use no Maggi. I can't be with that. I need a Haitian man that knows how cooking is supposed to taste like, and yeah, the ones I get it.
Shut your fucking ring off, and you can't hear shit.
Y'all, story time, y'all. Story time. So if you watches my lives, you already get the story time firsthand. And just know you getting a second-handed story time if you watching this now. Anyway, so this is the story time. At the time I was dating a dude, and the dude did like man the whole time. How I know the dude like man? Watching, you would see. So basically, I was talking to this dude, y'all. He was a pilot, you know what I'm saying? So I was working at this place called a swap shop. He always used to come there to buy phones. I used to be selling phones, and he used to come there to buy phones. And I used to be like, he cute, eh? He was real cute, I ain't gonna lie. He was, a light-skinned type. He wasn't really my swerve, but he was swerving, I did really like him. I don't know, whatever. So basically, me and Pilot start talking, talking. Like, me and Pilot was talking off and on for 2 to 3 years, y'all. 2 to 3 years, okay? So for some reason, the reason why me and Pilot always off and on, because it's like, when you see me and him ain't talking, he's do everything in his power to get me back. When you see we talking, it's like he never have time for me. For instance, he always be like, oh, I gonna take you on a date two days from now, or I can take you out on the boat with me, because he he was a sailor too. Then 2 days later, you see he on the boat, you see he in that restaurant where he say he can take you, but he in the restaurant with his boy, or he on the boat with his boy. So I just be like, ganon kaka gen la. Et puis on lot bagay encore, he toujou in the gym, y'all. This man always used to, listen, Like I always say, if you see you have a man who's go to the gym every day without you, he like man, sis. He likes men. He does not like women. And that's factual. Okay, this dude always in the gym. And then his ass, like I was saying on the live, his ass was his first of all, his ass became bigger than mine. His ass became like that. His ass compared as like, and I say, hold on, what's going on with this dude ass? He ass getting looking like it's shape shifting. Even on his story, he only would post straight man, which is his friends, but like it was like he was in love with them. It's like he want to show them off, and if I go to him, he'd be on the phone with his boy for like 2-3 hours. Like, what's so special for you to be on the phone with your boy and Krabby right there? Like, what? Y'all, I was so confused. I was just so confused. So one day I was just crying in my car praying to God, and I was like, God, why does he do this to me? Why every time me and him start talking again, he is one to act up with? And just like that, y'all, just like that, a voice tell me, and we all know it was God, said, he is gay. You know, it literally said pilot gay. I almost get into a car crash, buzz.
A Haitian guy. So I met this Haitian guy in New York. We kick it off. We started talking. Things was going fine. We like each other. He was always there for me, always attentive to whatever I do. Whenever I call him, I get him. He's always there. He will come to my job at night and wait for me. Even if I woke up to 3 o'clock, he's in the store with me to make sure everything is fine. Everything was going great. So we decided to go on vacation in Haiti. So he went down before me, which I didn't think anything of it, but now I'm seeing it was a red flag. So I went after. So we're in Haiti, everything was going fine. One day he said to me he have to go to the country, but it's a far place, so he was like, "Oh, you don't have to come. You could stay back, whatever." So I said, "Okay, I'll stay." I stayed back. So he went to the country and he came back. Okay, vacation going good, we having fun, whatever. So time getting close now to go back. All of a sudden, he came to me and he was like, "Oh my God, I lost my passport." He said he lost his passport. I was like, okay, what the hell is happening? Foolish me again. Not seeing the flags, the red flags. So we went to the police station. He's speaking Creole. I don't speak Creole, so I have no idea what he was saying to the police. I was just standing there, not knowing what he's saying to the police. So he claimed he filed a report, whatever. Time come by, time for me to go. I had to leave. I left him in Haiti. So I got back to New York and he's there. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was like, okay, what the hell is happening? Why you cannot apply for a new passport and whatever. So one day I got a call from his friend because he'd been down there about a month now. So I got a call from his friend and the friend said to me, "Kim, I cannot do that to you." So I was like, what? He was like, "This man have a family in Haiti. He took you to Haiti on vacation. You guys was living in the town in Port-au-Prince, but he have a family in the country." I was like, what? He was like, he did not lost his passport. He's with his family. And I was in so much a shock because that guy and we was so good. So I was never expecting to hear something like that. Even when he was down there, he will call me every day and we talk. So I was not expecting it. But when I sit back and I think about things that happened, there was so much red flags in that relationship that either I was just ignoring it or I was just being foolish. So ladies, be careful when you get in a relationship with people who speak different language. They could be... I am scared to date someone who speaks a different language to me right now. I am so scared. Be careful. That's my story dating a Haitian man.
Alright, so I promise y'all I will start telling stories like about my dating life and like dating stories that I went on. I'm gonna tell y'all about the one that is the funniest thing ever to me. So y'all know I lived in Florida for like 3.5 years, all the way up until last year. And when I was there, I had one job after I left my corporate job, and I went to another corporate job that was in Florida. And at the time, I had like this real bad thing for the Haitian boys. You feel me? So I was working at my job, and like a couple weeks into my new hire class, freaking Haitian man is so fine. I'm talking about beautiful. Yeah, he was kind of short though, but he was beautiful. Little baby had popped into the next new hire class, and I had just became close to all of them. Like I was cool with so many of them. I was helping them, everything, right, y'all? So like people asked me was I talking to him, but at the time I wasn't. And one day, me, him, and like 2 or 3 of our other friends decided to kind of go out on the low, just to kind of vibe at this club. I never went to the club out there before, so I had one with them. Good time. I ain't had to break no bread. Plenty of drinks. The vibes was flowing. Y'all, if that man wasn't still with his baby mama, I will put the pictures up for y'all. But, and he watched my TikTok, so if you watch this, I don't know what to tell you. They don't have to know unless you make it a thing to make them know. So, anyway, so we go out like 2 or 3 times. Nobody at our job knows. I don't know how Sunday, one of the days, eventually they found out. The next weekend, he calls me. He like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, I'm at the crib or on my way to the crib, something like that. He like, get dressed and be my date tonight. That's what I'm wearing. I want you to match me. I'm like, oh, okay, let's go. I get dressed, pull up, do. We're having a good time. Life is good. We get ready to leave. I guess he wasn't ready to leave. I don't know. End of the night, we end up kicking it, cooling. We end up going to the club closed. We end up going to get some chicken and go sit on the beach. We watching TikToks on the beach together. It's a real cute job. We having a good time. Next thing you know, it's like 5, 6 in the morning. Boom. We pull back up to little baby house. We sit in the parking lot. Eventually we fall asleep. I wake up. Somebody is knocking on the window of the car, y'all. It's his baby mama. I'm like, who is this? He's like, I got it. Da-da-da. All right, cool, but who is it? He like, oh, it's just my baby mom. I said, hold on. What do you? Oh, go to part two. I'm like, what you mean that's your baby mom's? And he like, oh, we live together. We just co-parent. No, okay. So I'm like, well, you handle that. Go and get out the car. He get out the car. She don't say nothing to me. She yelling. You can hear her yelling from outside the car. They go in the house, whatever. Like 10 minutes past, I get back to the crib. He calling me. He like, oh, you want to go to breakfast stuff? Boom. I'm like, that's cute, but like, we gonna act like that didn't just happen. And he like, man, sometimes she be tripping. So I'm like, well, one, why I didn't know you had a family? One, whether y'all together or not. Two, why you didn't tell me I live together? Why you got me sitting in y'all parking lot, like in y'all driveway together, whatever? He like, cause she wasn't even supposed to be there, type shit. So I'm like, all right. So we talk about it. I'm like, so like, y'all together? He like, nah, we just, do. Tells me some personal stuff, so I'm not gonna include that. But I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm gonna chill a little bit. Boom. Couple weekends go by. He texts me. He like, let's go on a date. I'm like, that's cool, but I don't really want to pull back up at your crib. He like, I'll meet you there. So we had agreed to go have brunch and play basketball. So I pull up to the brunch place, and we had brunch. He handles brunch. Brunch is good. We go play basketball. He like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, I'm cool. He like, you want to link up again later and go do like Dave and Buster's or something? I'm like, we can do something later. Just let me know. Boom. I don't hear from him, y'all. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not texting him. I'm blowing your phone up. A couple days later, I don't know why, but the whole group that used to go to the club started wanting to get tacos after work on Tuesdays. So we'll do that. And he would like, I would notice that he would have to lie to her to be able to go. So I'm like, so I bring it up again. I'm like, so
why? And he like, man, because I don't want to argue with her. So I'm like, do she think y'all together? Or like, are y'all together? Like, what's up? He like, nah, we not together. She know we not together. But sometimes she be getting into her feelings. I'm like, all right, cool. So boom. We go to the club again. This time, we sitting at the gas station because we didn't really go to the beach. It was like right after the hurricane. And so the beach wasn't really beaching. So we just sitting in the driveway in the parking lot talking and stuff. We pull up to the gas station. We cooling. Boom, boom. My mama called me. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm outside. Blah, blah, blah. And I noticed that his phone keep ringing. But I couldn't see the name on his phone. But, like, the phone kept ringing. So, like, I just remember, I was like, if he get out and leave his phone in here, I'm going to look at it when it ring again. Because it's going to ring again. Y'all, throughout the total of this court, I think she called like 38 times. I'm like, all right, bet. Boom. We sitting there. He gets out the car. He leaves the phone. It rings. So now I can look at the phone. The phone say, what it say? It say like, baby mama or something like that. I'm like, or like her name. I can't remember. It wasn't like no relationship name though. So I'm like, okay. He get in the car. I'm like, so-and-so keep calling. He like, y'all know. He like, what you want to do now? So we sitting there, we talking. Again, it's like 5, 6 in the morning. So at this point, we have been kicking it like on a regular basis. We get ready to go. His phone rings. He answers it. But he hangs up super fast. Like there wasn't even a conversation. So I'm like, okay, bet. Boom. Dang it. Go to part 3. I'm sorry, y'all. This is going to be the last part, I promise.
Story time. So I was dating this guy online. He was a Haitian guy living in Canada. Let me start by saying at that time I had this emo thing going on. So all my pictures were like black and white and really dark. So at that time, FaceTime wasn't a thing. It was Skype or Uvu or whatever. We never Skyped. So one day I decided to post a colorful picture because I'm in love, you know. And he quickly called me on my phone and told me, oh my God, you never told me you were black. When I tell you I was shook because I didn't know that was a secret. Hello? So then he broke up with me. The end.
You live for my son? So I've been chatting like, what you do for a job? You have a job? Nurse? Are you a nurse?
I'm a makeup artist.
You believe in Jesus because it's a Jesus house.
I'm a Muslim. Allah. The Nation of Islam.
Listen, you know how to cook? Real food, no Alfredo. Ziri, sauce pois, banana, legumes, tasso.
For some dick. This is a lot.
No McDonald's. We don't eat no McDonald's here. No Wendy's. And my son don't eat no leftover. You have to cook fresh food every day.
Girl, fuck you and your pussy ass son. I was just here to get some Zozo.
Met a Haitian man at Walmart to around 2:30 p.m. By 2:31 he texts me, I love you. I think he needs papers. Y'all dating in Atlanta.
I love you. Kulikita kati, kulikita kata, kulikita kati, kulikita kata, sablakati kita kati, sablakati kita kata.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. My name is Jenny. As a 100% Haitian woman, I can co-sign these stories 100%. Moi signe de chaque histoire sa yo ke montre nou la jodi la. Because I have actually had shared videos before of me talking about Haitian men. Now, one thing I can give them 100% is that they take care of their kids. You will never find a Haitian man who abandon their kids. And if you think that they abandon their kids because they have outside children, you're sadly mistaken. You will find out at your funeral, most likely. Because usually Haitian men will have 3 different families live in the same town and you don't know, none of them know about each other, but at their funeral everything come out and you will find out how good of a person, of a father they were by the way they take care of their children that you thought were just outside children that you didn't even know about. Trust me, Haitian men, they are dogs, but they take care of their family.